Get after it, MP.
Wide out there tonight. Kicks empty. What's up, bro? You're gonna run out of fingers for all those rings.
replenishes number 11, Trae Young.
And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the LA Clippers right here in Los Angeles. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Friday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors. And then on Monday, they head back home to host the Phoenix Suns.
And you know, for that matchup with the Kings, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. And it's McKinney in at the 4. And for the Clippers, Grady Dick out there with Trae Young. And it's Doherty in at the 4 slot. And in the second game of a back-to-back, how much does that affect a player's energy level?
Well, the better conditioned you are, the less it's going to affect your energy. That's why I love back-to-backs. It separates the men from the boys.
Here we go. It'll be the Nets off the tip. Pass to McKinney. Here's Braddock. Shot clock at 5. They set a pick. The rebound by Doherty. Outside Dick. Shot from the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find them.
Pass to the dude. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. First quarter of play, a minute in. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Young. 15 in his last outing. Unloads from 13. Humphries grabs the miss. Now the Nets with it. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
To the middle. Pass to the dude. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Braddock. Beyond the arc. On target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Down low, the dude. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Now Young. To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Out to the wing. Pass to the dude. Here's Braddock. Fires for three. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Hodges. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's the dude. There's the drive. And he gets that one. The dude's got 6. Clippers trail by 3. Young, the pass to Doherty. Back to Young. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. The dude passes to Braddock. Here's the teardrop. Rebound by the Clippers. Right side Young. And it's rejected. They retain possession. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Well, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Los Angeles, second.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Inside, here's Jenkins. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Doherty. Now here's Dick. He takes it in. Hey, one heck of a crossover there. He's got 9.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the evening. And that one misses. Clippers trail by 3. Shot on the wing. Jenkins misses.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Offensive rebound. No good with a layup. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Dick. Outside Young. Back to Dick. From deep. The shot misses. Nets leading by 3. Here's the dude. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
To the paint. Here's Jenkins. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Inside. Here's the dude. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Dick. 9 points in the game. Here's Young. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. And it's Doherty missing.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Braddock. From down in the low post, it goes. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Young looking over the floor. Pass to Dick. Here's Hodges. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's the dude, guarded by Dick. The dude passes to McKinney. Here's Braddock. 20 points for him last game against Charlotte. Here's the dude. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's Los Angeles now. They trail by 9. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude in their last time out against the Hornets was outstanding. He finished with 60 points, and he didn't waste any of his chances, putting up an impressive field goal percentage. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Pass to Hachimura. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Young, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Nets. Rivers is checked in.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Yep, count it.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
Pass to Rivers. Here's the dude. Back to Rivers. Here's the dude, guarded by Young. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Clippers.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
The 3 ball. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
And he comes up with a bucket. The dude's got 22.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Outside Young. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Here's the dude on the take. And the layup is good off the glass. 24 points for him.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
George outside from behind the arc. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Brooklyn out in front, up 7. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the floor for Brooklyn. And it's the dude in at the point guard position. It's rebounded by Rivers. Nets leading by 7. Here's the dude. Takes it inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Marion. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to the dude. Tries the hook. Again, the Nets score.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Young. It's George on the wing. With the fadeaway. That shot missing.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
The dude's shot is off. Clippers trail by 11. Drills it from deep.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
To the middle. Now Young with a steal. Ooh, poked away. George defending. Brooklyn shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he makes a first. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Now here's Young. 7 points in the game. Pass to George. Launches it. Brooklyn with the board. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Now here's McBride. Defense is right there. And there's the screen. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 6.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
The dude gets the bucket.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Young following the bucket by Brooklyn. It's George on the wing. Offline from the top of the key. Nets leading by 9. The dude passes to Humphries. Pass to the dude. And that one's good. Humphries.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Deflected.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Down low. The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 10 points in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to George. To the inside. Here's McBride. For 3. Rebound Brooklyn.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Here's Braddock. Ooh, nice D from George.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Jenkins. Fires the 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Inside. The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 36 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Outside Young. Pass to Jenkins to snap the cold streak. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's the dude driving to the basket, and he makes it. The dude's got 38 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And the Nets making a change here. McKinney's checked in. Brooklyn leading by 14. Here's the dude. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And a missed layup. And here's Young. To the paint. Pass to Jenkins. The three is up. They get the rebound. Dick with a miss. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Nets, third.
Their effort on the boards was a point of pride for them. They play a physical style, and it served them well.
The dive for the ball. Knocked away. Here's the dude. Got it. The dude's got 40 points.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Pass to Doherty. Outside Dick. Here he goes. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's the dude. Sinks that one from the post. The dude's got 42 in the game.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Down low. Here's Jenkins. The dude with the rebound. The dude's got his 5th rebound in this one. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Jenkins with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Hodges. And it's Braddock with a rebound. Brooklyn leading by 16. Here's the dude. And that one is hammered home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Young. He's got 7. Pass to Hodges. 6 to shoot. Here's Jenkins. Oh, from deep. And it's Hodges missing. Well, the Nets shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. A minute 58 left in the second. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. The dude's shot is off. Clippers trail by 18. Pass to Dick. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
The dude passes to Webb. A shot from the high post. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And the Nets lead by 20. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He's perfect from the line this time. A minute 9 left in the first half of basketball. The dude passes to McKinney. Here's Rivers. The 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Pass to Jenkins. Left side, Dick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 13-footer. Rebounded by the Nets. The Dude's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And he gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 6. And the Clippers miss again.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And so it's Brooklyn, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. I don't want to worry about ticklish.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential really sticks out. It's one of the ways they overwhelm you. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Young. We've got Grady Dick. He's out there with Trae Young. And it's Doherty in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Dick. Lets it fly. The Dude with the rebound. The Dude's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
No good on the wing 3. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Dick. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Doherty. No made baskets yet. Dick with a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The Dude. Again! What an avalanche!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside Young. Outside Dick. Pass to Hodges. Clock at 6. Young from long range. Brooklyn pulls it in. The Dude's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Los Angeles is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Hodges with the bucket. Hodges has got 5 points.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
To the middle. Here's the Dude. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grady Dick picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Doherty. To the paint. Here's Dick. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Dick's got 19 points. Here's the Dude. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Pass to Doherty. Here's Jenkins. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 9.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's the Dude. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now here's Young. He's got 7. Shoots. And again, it's the Clippers.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
And the shot goes in.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
To the left side wing. Doherty, the pass to Hodges. There's Young with the 3. Humphries grabs the miss.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
The Dude. Around the back and lays it in. Nice. The Dude's got 58.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Jenkins. Outside Dick. Launches a 3. Humphries grabs the miss. Humphries has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's the Dude. Down low. Braddock. He's off on the layup.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Here's Jenkins. 9 points in the game. From the baseline. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Hodges has got 7 rebounds in the game. Young with it. He has 7. Pass to Hodges. Lays it up and banks it in. Hodges has got 9.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Jenkins. Doherty, the pass to Young. From downtown, and the 3-pointer goes. 10 points for him.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And Los Angeles making a change here. George is checked in. Here's the Dude, guarded by Young. Another one goes! Incredible!
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Outside Dick takes a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
George over to help. Pass to Marion. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. In third, the Clippers.
Now, we all know that getting to the free throw line is so vital in today's game. I mean, you get the freebies, plus you put your opponents in foul trouble.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw is good. Young.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
Brooklyn leading by 18. Pass to Marion. Here's the dude. It's rebounded by George. Outside Young. Back to George. Second chance shot. Hodges with the bucket. Hodges has got 11 points.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Oh, connects again.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Here's Dick. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's the dude driving inside, and that one drops for him. And the Nets lead by 20.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
There's Young with the three. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's the dude, guarded by Young. The dude's shot is off. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to George. Here's Jenkins. There's Young with the three. Doesn't go that time.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The dude passes to Webb. To the inside. The dude gets the bucket.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Pass to Jenkins. Inside. Here's Dick. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Here's the dude. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Now Young with a steal. George, right side. It's rebounded by Rivers. Nets leading by 17. Here's Marion. And the layup falls. Marion's got his first points in this one.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
McKinney's checked in for Brooklyn. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Pass to Hachimura. And here's Dick. Drives to the hoop. Shot clock at 6. And it's Hachimura missing. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's McKinney. Here's the dude. McKinney, pass to the dude. Pass to Marion. Hey, puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Marion's got 5 now.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hachimura. Rebounded by the Nets.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
The dude's shot is off. Up top, Dick. 21 points in the game.
Come get it, come get it.
19-footer. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Brooklyn with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. So on the floor for Brooklyn. Here's the dude. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
And he makes both free throws.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting right at 35%, not getting what they want out there. There's Young with the three, sinks the tray. Young's got 11 in the second half.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition.
Switch.
From the arc. That shot off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's the dude. And yes, another basket.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Now here's Young. Defense right on him. Jacks up a three. Humphries grabs the miss. Humphries has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Another bucket. Wow.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Down low. Here's Jenkins. And it's Webb with a rebound. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. The dude passes to Marion. Here's Webb. Here's the dude. They set the pick. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Jenkins. Wide open. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Here's the dude, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, B.A., and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
George outside. 6 on the shot clock. Brooklyn with the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The dude passes to Robinson. Now Thomas. There's the 3. It's rebounded by McBride. Robinson against Young. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the lay-in. Young's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's the dude. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Here's Young. Hachimura up top. With the floater. No good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Braddock passes to the dude. To the inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now Young. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And he gets the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside McBride. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
To the middle. Here's the dude. And another one.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Pass to McBride. Now here's Young. Puts up a 3. Hits a three-pointer. Young's got 23 points.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
The dude's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. They swipe it. And now the Nets on the break. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh! A nice shot by McKinney.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Pass to Jenkins. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Nets.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
The dude. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. From outside the arc. Sinks it from distance.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And so here are the Clippers. And here's McBride. Pass to Young. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Down low. Here's the dude. And it's good. He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. To the paint. Here's Young. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Well, Brooklyn's shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. The dude's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Brooklyn with the ball. A minute 29 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Marion. Humphries passes to Rivers. Here's the dude. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hodges has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant. Hits yet again! Wow!
He's got Shaquille O'Neal in his rear-view mirror in terms of career scoring now. Only a small group of current players have gotten close to Shaq.
It's no easy feat, that's for sure. Even though we knew it was coming, it's still an accomplishment to celebrate. Humphries passes to the dude. Shot from the low post is good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's George. It's tipped. Here's Marion. Pass to Rivers. Here's the dude, guarded by Young. Here's the dude. And got it! Another basket!
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
baby. Let's get down.
Oh, say does.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with you. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up. So we should be in for a fun one.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Then it's Daniels, and it's Kamare in at the 3. And Okongwu slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now, here's Tucker. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Kamare. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. A nice shot by Tucker.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Pass to Daniels. Okongwu a screen. Back to Tucker. Down low. Ball stolen. Pushing it up. Here's the dude. Terry Moglu. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
On the wing, Johnson. Humphries against Okongwu. Johnson kicks to Okongwu. Three-pointer, Daniels. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. It's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Johnson the screen. Tucker drops in the tray. Tucker's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's the dude. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Marion. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago. And checking out the stats for Daniels. Last year, getting it done. averaged about 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
Absolutely. I wish I had 2 or 3 like him coming off the bench when I was coaching. If I did, I probably wouldn't be sitting here with you guys. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Back to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. 4 on the shot clock. The dude passes to Marion. A 3-ball. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's the teardrop, and it's blocked, and they're able to recover. Johnson can't hit.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Nets passing it around. Pass to the dude. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Daniels dishes to Tucker. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Now a moment to see the numbers for the dude. He's coming off an excellent season. First in assists, and he had the #1 field goal percentage in our league. A fearsome finisher, punishing defenders on the inside.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. The Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That one is off. So he can't get either to fall. Bucket is good.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Daniels kicks to Johnson. Inside. Rebound, Brooklyn. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Out to the right wing. Now Tucker. He's got 6. Really left alone that time. Tucker's got 8 points. Humphries the pass to Marion. Pass to the dude. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Daniels kicks to Johnson. Lobbed up there for Johnson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's the dude. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Atlanta. And here's Daniels. Nothing on the board. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The dude. Atlanta with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that one.
Here's Braddock. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Atlanta shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Both free throws good from Daniels. The Nets with the lead. Here's the dude. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Daniels passes to Christie. Here's Grimes. Pass to Johnson. Daniels with it. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
Yeah, and look, he came up huge defensively, grabbing 4 steals during the game.
Christie against Marion. The dude passes to Marion. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Grimes. No good on the 3. Nets leading by 4. Braddock the pass to McKinney. And the shot goes down.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
So it's Atlanta now. Here's Grimes. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas. No problems knocking that one down.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's McKinney. It's rebounded by Kuminga. The Hawks trail by 4, and there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That is his first foul of the game. Webb's checked in for the Nets. .58 seconds left to play here in the first. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Tucker. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Here's the dude, guarded by Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. The dude, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
The shot's good from Christie. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's the dude. He's got 14. Pass to Braddock. Here's the dude, guarded by Tucker. 1 second left, and he goes in for the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Nets. They lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Foot on the gas, MP. Get.
Pass to the dude. Fires from way outside. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against the Clippers was phenomenal. He scored an amazing number of points, and the energy he played with was amazing, willing his way to a double-double. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance. Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Now, here's Tucker. He's got 14. Clock at 6. Okongwu dishes to Johnson. Off target from three-point range.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And the basket is good. 19 points for the dude.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. The Nets making a switch here. Webb's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Grimes is checked in. And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 11. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Grimes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's the dude. He's covered by Daniels. Back to Webb. Pass to the dude. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Braddock, the pass to the dude. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Daniels, no good. Nets leading by 8. To the inside, Marion. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Marion's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Atlanta shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Grimes passes to Okongwu. And here's Daniels. Pass to Grimes. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Grimes has got 7 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Kerry Moglu, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Kamare. Off target from outside. Brooklyn leading by 9. Marion passes to the dude. Back to Marion. Over Daniels. The shot by Marion, no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Brooklyn Nets.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And taking a look at Atlanta, you can already see they have the make.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by the dude.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Then it's Daniels, and it's Tucker in at the point guard position. And for the Nets, to the middle. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 9 points with the basket from Okongwu.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Trichet, drills the three-pointer. He's got 19.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to Tucker. Okongwu a screen. Tucker can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 12. Marion outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's the dude. 19 points in the game. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And that one drops for him. Humphries has got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Pass to Kamare. To the paint. Here's Daniels. Rebounded by the Nets.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's the dude. The rebound by Johnson. The Hawks trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Tucker. Okongwu a screen. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Kerry Moglu. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. McKinney's checked in, and it's Rivers in for Marion. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Wow. Right wing. Here's Tucker. He's off on that one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
It's good. Tucker's got 16 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And that one's good, the dude.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
The Hawks trail by 15. Here's Daniels, and there's the drive.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to the dude. Rebound by the Hawks.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here is Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on Rivers. Daniels, no good. Nets leading by 13. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type.
We will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. .122 left in the third. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Tucker from past the arc.
Seems like he's lost his mojo offensively after that great first half.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
The Hawks trail by 15. Down low, here's Grimes. The dude grabs the miss. The dude's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Atlanta shooting 43% from the field. Pass to Grimes. Atlanta again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The dude passes to Braddock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. No good on the free throw. The Nets making a switch here. McKinney's checked in. And he's good on the second. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Grimes. He's got 12. Outside, Kuminga. Tucker, the pass to Grimes. To the right side. Here's Cisse. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Brooklyn leading by 14. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Christie is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Tucker in at the point guard. Here's the dude. Pass to Humphries. 6 to shoot. Here's the dude. For the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Grimes has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Count that one. 25 points for the dude.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Tucker. Brooklyn with the rebound. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And that one's good, the dude.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Tucker. And that one's on target from the wing. Tucker's got 21 in the game.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Well, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Here's the dude. It's good. The dude's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Christie kicks it to Tucker. That 3 off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 18. Inside. Atlanta with the rebound. Grimes has got 6 rebounds in the game. 5 on the clock. Pass to the dude. Here's Marion. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
The Hawks trail by 21. Here's Christie. Back to Tucker. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Christie against Marion. Now, here's Tucker. Tight defense on him.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Marion's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Atlanta with it. Timeout, Hawks. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. Shot by Grimes, no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Shot on the wing, and it's Grimes with the rebound. Grimes has got 6 rebounds here tonight, and Kuminga throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right, with the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
To the inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Now Tucker fires for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Grimes. And here's Daniels. Here's Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 6 assists here tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The dude. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one. The Hawks trail by 18. Lets it go from deep. And they'll get another chance. Clock at 4. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Well, keeping control of the ball must have been an emphasis for them. Very clean game so far.
And here is Okongwu. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Daniels has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Brooklyn leading by 13. Pass to the dude. There's the pick. Here's Trichet. No good again that time. Hawks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Here's Daniels. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Here's the dude. The shot, no good. The Hawks trail by 11. Pass to Daniels. Now Tucker. Daniels, no good. The dude passes to Marion, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
And that one is hammered home.
Ooh, you've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Nets leading by 11. Trichet guarded by Tucker. Here's the dude. Can't get it to fall. Atlanta's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Daniels with it. Okongwu a screen. No good with the triple. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Count that bucket. And the Nets lead by 13.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Daniels kicks it to Tucker. And Daniels now top of the key. The three-pointer no good. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. The dude. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks trail by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Brooklyn.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the dude.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one drops. The dude's got 37.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
That's what I'm talking about. Solid effort tonight on both ends. These Hoosiers think they know ball, but you'll show them.